Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are brand new to the channel, I hope you find this reading useful. For those of you who are returning, I'm sending you all of my gratitude. Thank you so much for being with me right now. If you've been following me for a while, I've included a brief life update in the description box below. This reading is for any and all Cancer placements, so please take this reading as it resonates. Since this is a general reading, it will not resonate for everyone. If you find today's reading does resonate with you, though, you can find the link to the extended in the description box below, along with information about the reading schedule and my personal reading availability. This reading can be applied to any and all situations, Cancer, including love, career, and personal growth. And without further ado, Cancer, let's get right into it. So while I was doing your pre-shuffle, Cancer, I went ahead and pulled some additional cards using the Angel Wisdom Tarot, and we got the World, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. And I pulled this with the intention of getting advice for you just right off the bat, so that way you can get an idea of if this situation is, if you resonate, right? So right off the bat, we got the World, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. And the message I got here was keep going. Okay, keep working on this, continue to perfect this, whatever this is that you might have been challenged with, or you've had to defend as of late, or that you've had to have a lot of patience for, or gather a lot of, emotional and mental fortitude for, and reach out to people to strategize with. Whatever this new project has been, this new chapter, this new, this new beginning of sorts, whether it's in love, career, whatever it is, it's something that up to this point has been worth the wait. It's been worth the work. And you could be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But overall, this is just about continuing your focus, keeping the blinders up, and just moving down that path, knowing that your work and the effort that you put in and the investment that you've made up to this point will see its return of investment. Okay, it'll see the return of investment. Okay, let me get one more. Shuffle in here and let's cut it. Take a look here for you, sweet Cancer. So under the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, okay? This is knowledge, an idea, clarity. This is you being able to see exactly what the truth is and having an immediate acceptance of it. You're not looking at the truth, or you're looking at something clearly, or having this communication or receiving this communication with someone with the idea of, I'm going to let this direct my thinking. You look at it and you say, okay, this is the fact, this is what it is, and I know what to do with this. And so it is. Where you currently are is the Three of Cups. The block is Temperance. I was going to say Sagittarius. You could be connecting with a Sagittarius here. Temperance energy is the block. Best case scenario is the Queen of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Why it's all happening is the Nine of Wands. So a great effort is being made in whatever this is for you. And like we had mentioned, patience might be a little bit of a block here, a challenge. Recent past is the Three of Pentacles. This could be work related for some of you. Coming in, we have the Five of Pentacles. How you see yourself is the Ten of Pentacles. In the environment, you have the King of Cups. Your fear is the Magician. And the most likely outcome is the Moon. So heavy Cancerian energy, you are stepping into your power, you are staying in your power. And I'd like to keep these guys right here so we can keep these on the foreground. All right, so yeah, Cancer, I mean, you've been focusing on something, possibly working with people. At this point in time, you are in a period of self-assurance, happiness, celebration. Patience might actually be a little difficult for you because you are so focused and so driven and so determined to make this work, whatever it is, that it's almost like whoever you might be in this situation with, they're not quite matching the speed on some level. It could also be that they're not putting in any effort. And I'm seeing I'm seeing that if that is the case, you are putting your effort into multiple things. Like if you are in a relationship or you're dating somebody who you're noticing is not actually putting time in, you maybe have been putting your focus into work. And so that is where this advice comes in on focusing on yourself, focusing on where your heart is. It's hard for you to be emotionally invested in a relationship or a partnership of some kind when you see that that person is not giving back. So take it in that perspective. That's what I'm seeing here. Otherwise, if you notice that there's someone on the receiving end who is giving, but just not quite as quickly, then the advice here is to just keep going, just hang in there. And while respecting their boundaries, right? Just doing what can be done from your side. You can't force that person to feel a type of way, but you can show how you feel about them and just take it in stride. Okay, so right now, for some of you, right, you are right now in the Three of Cups, King of Pentacles energy. So you could be connecting with this King of Pentacles, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. But in general, your money is very good. Your health is very good. Your energy is very good. So in terms of earnings, in terms of status, in terms of how people view you in monetary abundance, it is very good. This could also be you associating yourself with someone like this or multiple people like this. And you are beginning to see perhaps what you aspire to be, and you are on your way there, right? You are happy either with where you are or with where you know you are working towards. For others, this is just a person that you're connecting with, and this person takes the relationship very seriously. They might be a little bit slower to move through the phases of a growing relationship. Now, the block here is Temperance with the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, this is about the amount of patience and integration it's going to take in order to make these components work, right? It's like, for some of you, this is a little bit of an issue with how to make love work, even though you have so much going on in your career or at school. Can we make this work? Can we integrate this? I'm seeing for some of you, there's also an age difference. I don't know why I'm getting that. For some of you, there's an age difference between you and this person, or an experience difference. There's something here that makes you guys opposite of each other. Perhaps cultural backgrounds are different between you. But the block is that there is something that you or someone you're connecting with is afraid won't actually mix. There could also, for some of you, be an actual Sagittarius who is having a difficult time with whatever this has been, and they might have been expressing it in a way that's been either causing you anxiety or just been such an intense reflection of their feelings that your concern for them is slowing things down. Okay, now the best case scenario here is a balance. It's a balance. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, Cancer. Could be someone you're connecting with, but in general, the best case scenario here is, you guys stick to the facts, right? You stick to the facts of the matter. You communicate, right? You communicate, you see what the conditions are, what the situation is, the components at hand, and you make it work. You balance it out. You juggle. This doesn't feel to me like third party energy per se. This is more of just, yes, career could be the third party here, but this feels like an equal balance. It's going to be challenging and difficult and may not be sustainable in the long term, but for the moment, it serves the purpose. So juggling and balancing it out is the best case scenario. The roots, the why is this is all happening, is the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So somebody is just really fighting fiercely for fulfillment. They are putting everything, all the energy they can into this. For some of you where this situation has not been the most positive, this is about you making that one last push, giving that one last chance to somebody who frankly has not really been worth their salt, but you didn't want to leave the situation feeling like you didn't do the best you could, right? It's kind of like a principle thing. You're a very virtuous person. You are very principled. You are very high value in that your values are respectable. You take what you say seriously, and you are a person of your words, and you're a person of action. And so you've just been doing the best you can. You're about ready to, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. You're about ready to go because it's just time. It's just time. But in general, I feel that whatever this is, it's been taking quite a lot of energy and effort to get to this point, to feel happy, to feel in the name of fulfillment and create that family unit or the community type feeling with this person. It's been taking a lot, and that is why this is all happening. Now, in the recent past, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So again, with the Three of Pentacles, right? Three of Pentacles being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. This is work. This is someone you work with. This is health. This is working. This is being in connection with a team of people who are helping you build yourself up in either the arenas of money, time, or physical health. Okay, so you've been seeking assistance, it looks like, working with a group of people, or just in the process of working on your skill set, you are preparing yourself to perform well in a team-based environment. All right, so whatever this is, though, in the recent past, there's been a lot of success here, feeling very, very good. For some of you, this is third-party energy involving a work situation, and this person is just very, very smug, and that is not okay because someone is obviously sacrificing a lot, and that is not fair that someone is partaking in, you know, these extracurricular activities knowing that their intention is not to stay long term while also being with somebody who is committed to the long term. And so for some of you, that is your story. But I do feel for the vast majority of you, this is just you getting your plan together and focusing on the future. Like, you have it together, Cancer. I don't even know what to say, but you guys really are putting your foot down and you are manifesting it, because all of these pentacles, you're not dreaming, you're not planning, you are implementing. And that is powerful. That is powerful. Coming in, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Lovers, and the Fool. So you could be connecting with a Gemini or an Aries, also a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio potentially. But this to me just looks like having to get rid of something or someone that has they've shown you where they would rather be. Okay, it's not an easy decision. The Five of Pentacles says that there might be a financial loss associated with this, or having to be alone when you really didn't want to be. It could be this, honestly, the Five of Pentacles could have something to do with who was on your team in the recent past, who you thought you could trust moving forward. They've either removed themselves, or you have made the executive decision here from the heart, knowing that maybe there's just a maturity difference either in yourself or that person, right? Something is not leveled, and in your heart of hearts, you just know that the best thing for you is freedom. I'm getting freedom. Yes, the leap of faith. Yes, the risk taking. For some of you, it does involve risk, but I think what is most valued here is freedom. You would rather be free, Cancer. You'd rather be free from having to make such a tough decision over and over and over again. You know, when you can just sever the ties and make this decision once and free yourself from what this cost could look like in the long term. This honestly feels like you've been thinking about it for a while, and you've known, but you just didn't want to make a call too prematurely. All right, so whatever, remember, I keep looking back over to the advice, whatever this thing, it feels central to what you're going through, but not. This almost feels like your life raft in a way. It's something that you've always worked towards, but it's what's keeping all of this in perspective. It's what's keeping you afloat. It's what's keeping you safe from letting this be what makes you really feel taken advantage of or taken for granted, right? Whatever this is that you are working on outside, to the side of this loss potentially, or this big decision, that is what is helping you stay elevated. It's what's helping you stay above water. How you see yourself is the Ten of Pentacles. This is, and yeah, the Devil with the Ten of Pentacles. So you could be connecting with a Capricorn, but this feels like, this is how you see yourself, right? So this is like being done with what the money has done to you, or being done with a false understanding of what the future holds in terms of money, physical wealth, health, like abuse almost, like, so for health, it's like cleaning up your diet is good, but not if you are putting yourself through a crash starvation diet. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. So you're in a space right now where you are hitting the peak of a temptation of some kind, or some sort of addiction to money, or some addictive work situation. If it's not addiction, it's just something that you've been chained to. So for some of y'all, you've just been working in a really toxic work environment that has been, really doing well by you financially, but then also low-key makes you feel like you are giving up a part of your love, your self-love, your self-esteem, the things you like to do in your spare time. For some reason, nursing comes to mind. You show up, you clock in, you do your 12, and yeah, you have your 3 shifts a week and you have your 4 days off, but you spend so much of that time just catching up on chores, feeling exhausted, and then low-key stressing about the next shift. So it's almost that feeling like even when you're not working, you're still working. And it's an addictive cycle, or a tie, or something toxic, and you didn't ask for it, but something you almost feel forced and chained to. You see yourself as getting to the cusp, like getting to you're getting to the end of that. You're reaching the peak and you're about ready to split. And yes, and at first that decision is going to be difficult, but you feel also that it's right. In the environment, you have somebody or yourself, or a situation with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, King of Cups energy, or the Scorpio Tower energy, where someone might be really shook with this decision. This could be a father figure, a counselor of sorts, perhaps a boss for some of you. This could also be you, Cancer, where this is just not what you wanted to do, but it's also something needs to be done. And this is in the environment. So whether this is you or someone else in your situation, someone will be very shocked. It'll be unexpected. This will be clarity though, and it'll give the opportunity to rebuild from something a bit more stable. Your fear here could involve a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Scorpio. We have the Magician and Death. So your fear here is that all of this change, everything that's been happening to you has changed you. I'm reading this Magician right now, Cancer, as you. You are afraid that maybe you have changed. Maybe you have become a more manipulative person. Maybe you have become someone who does not believe in their ability to manifest. Maybe you have just become different, become somebody that you don't recognize and you don't even like. This could be the way you view a person. Maybe your fear is that they're going to change. The situation that you guys are creating together is going to change in a way that maybe you just didn't expect, but in a way that you didn't want. Because the thing is with Death is it's making room for something better. It's making room for something better. So even though you're afraid of the change, that doesn't mean that the change is going to be bad. Change is scary for everyone. Not, you know what I mean? We're all in that same mind frame where change, the fact that we don't know what comes next, is very scary. But I don't think, Cancer, that you have to be afraid of what the change brings. Just remember that you are strong enough and have that foresight and that fortitude to overcome any kind of challenge you're confronted with. And you are especially prepared in this instance to deal with whatever comes at you. Okay, now the most likely outcome, there is going to be some kind of a loss or a disappointment. But here's the beautiful thing is that you end up recouping it, Cancer. You end up recouping this. I've seen the High Priestess come up now for a couple other signs. So the moon is here, and usually that indicates the unknown, illusions, glamorizing something, dream states, being in the dark and not knowing what lies ahead. It is the unknown, and emotion, intuition. What we have here being clarifying the moon is the 5 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 6 of Cups. So yes, there could be some kind of a disappointment, but remember with the 5 of Cups, this is also silver linings. There are still 2 cups there that you can draw from for security. The 2 of Cups, the 2 cups here, remember, is the 2 of Cups, which is a connection. So there might be a friend, which you have here with the 6 of Cups, a friend that you can reach out to kind of help you stay supported in this. Oh, we've got a little rain going on, Cancer. I hope you don't mind. You got some thunder in the background. But with the High Priestess, this is about, even though you are in the dark, you are one with the darkness. You are not in a negative way. You can see through the darkness. It's like you have x-ray glasses on. It's like you have night vision glasses, I should say. The night vision glasses, right? Where you can see. And if you can't see, you can feel your way through the darkness. The High Priestess knows information. she's just not sharing. So for some of you, you might feel like you or someone in your environment who you're connected to has been moving in silence or continues to move in silence. And in doing this, you might disappoint some people who did not expect that this was going to be the situation. But ultimately, with the Six of Cups being the final card here in your reading, this is about people understanding. This is about harmony, things being reharmonized, connecting with your inner child, getting to a point where even in your past, this is just peacefulness. This is nostalgia. This is things returning to a more carefree feeling, carefree mindset. If this is about people forgiving you for a decision you're going to make, they will. Your true friends, the people who really love you, they will understand why it got to this point and why you chose this for yourself, and they will support you through it. But if you're asking yourself right now, Cancer, if you have the knowledge, the intuition, the ability to see yourself through the ups and downs of what feels like a very unknown path ahead, the answer to that is absolutely yes. You are more than prepared. And while this might feel like a loss, what you're not even seeing right now, but that you actually, you know what, you probably do see this, but you will see it even more clearly, is that the people who have been by your side since day one will continue to be by your side. They will continue to be by your side. And what you are essentially doing here is weeding out the dead weight and freeing yourself to do more with the people and the components of this experience that truly support you and contribute to your growth in the end. All right, Cancer. So my love, thank you so much for allowing me to be here with you. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing and to have your feedback. If you would like to join me in the extended reading, remember that the link is down in the description box below. What we will do in the extended is, if you are connecting with another person or people, right, depending whatever your situation is here, we are going to see what their feelings are towards you, their intentions towards you, their actions towards you, and pull an additional outcome between you and this person or people. Okay, and the link for the extended is in the description box below. My loves, once again, I am so grateful to you. I hope that you have a beautiful, lovely day, that you stay safe and well, and I will see you in the next reading, okay? Sending you gratitude. I'll see you next time.